He's got a shilling in the meter.
Good day, Bob. Ready for work at 5 tomorrow?
But that's Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge. Only I thought you might give us at least the morning off, being it's the season of goodwill to all men sort of thing, Governor.
Season of goodwill to all. Is it season of goodwill to all men? Bah! All the pantomime you're getting tonight, but now we get serious. There's money to be made for those, put those morals in order. That's goodwill in my book. Low waters at 6 o'clock, you and your gang will need to be in the barge and lifting things by 5. Where is your gang, by the way?
Tiny Tim, he's not very well. That's one of the reasons we could do with the morning off.
How long's he been like that?
About 10 years. He's not been the same since you took his crutch for your dog to run off.
Well,
These here twigs don't give him no support, even if we had any string to tie them together. And I'm getting too old to carry him on my back.
what about the bike I'll give him to ride around on?
We never did find any wheels on that dump you got the bike off, Governor. Least, none as would turn around. Last 10 years, it's been propping up the leeward side of this shack. Pity we can't keep any of that driftwood we find out there.
Now, Bob, you know there's money to be made out of driftwood. We can't go wasting it on frivolous things like crutches, now can we? Anyway.
Where's the prompt?
Anyway, one moment, this always happens, I write the bloody thing, I get halfway into it. Yes! I let you keep the twigs, don't I?
How did you forget that, right?
Not many twigs on a wooden piling, Governor. Nice thought, though.
Anyway. Ah!
Oh, good day, Mr. Scrooge.
Ah, Mrs. Cratchit.
Oh, I'm just about to prepare some fresh slug and grated horseradish soup on a bed of wild grass. Very nourishing. Would you care to join us?
No, thanks, Mrs. Cratchit. I had a rather rich glass of water 2 hours ago, and I think that's probably enough for me. Well, must get on, mustn't hold up progress. People to see, things to do. Yes, oh, you make sure that lad of yours is fit to work tomorrow. I shall have to dock his wages.
Is it really Christmas Day tomorrow, Mummy?
Yes. Yes, my boy. Yes, it is.
And do rich people have nice things to eat at Christmas?
Why, yes. Yes, they do. I think they have roast turkey and Christmas pudding. And I don't know, custard, I think.
Oh, what are they like then?
Oh, I don't really know, my boy, no. They're like really, really nice clover-fed slugs and pureed horseradish and dried grass, I should think.
Well, Mr. Scrooge had nice things to eat at Christmas?
Oh, no, Tiny Tim, no, no. Mr. Scrooge would have his normal dry bread and mouldy cheese. He doesn't believe in spending money on frivolities like nice food.
Is he poor like us? What? Is he poor like us?
Oh, no, no, my boy. He's one of the richest men around these parts. But he doesn't spend his money. He hoards it. And he counts it every day. He loves money more than anything else in the world. He certainly doesn't believe in wasting it, especially on paying you and your father a decent living wage.
It must be his wage packet.
If he did, we might have been able to spend it on some medical attention for you, and you wouldn't have grown up so small and thin and ill.
So he's he says he is then?
I'm afraid so, yes. Some people say he doesn't even like himself. That's why he takes it out on people like us. Still, mustn't grumble. Now you stay here,
Yeah.
and I'll find a nice dung heap to warm our soup up in.
Well, it's not much fun when you're small and... I'm sorry.
Hang on a second, you're not supposed to start it till I've done this bit.
Well, it's not much fun when you're small and weak and can barely see over weeds in the creek. When you get knocked over by largest dogs with sticks in their mouth that are as large as logs, and your feet dangle down when you sit on the bog, and your clothes come from Mother Care. There's more. Oh, it's not much fun when you're small and ill without even a crutch to get round the fill. When your face in the mirror seems pale and wan, like a blemished old tart with no makeup on. Or a piece of chicken that's been boiled too long, and you've noticed you've lost all your hair. Oh, it's not much fun when you're small and thin, with no fat on your body to keep the heat in. And it's not much fun when you're all alone, with no one to hear you when you moan, no friends to call on the phone, especially if a phone you don't own. And you've noticed you've lost all your hair, and your clothes come from Mother Care, and nobody seems to care. There, mustn't grumble. Pa said if we find a big enough piece of driftwood before Mr. Scrooge sees it, one day he's going to make me a new crutch. Luckily, Mr. Scrooge's dog died years ago, so he's got nothing to throw for it. Anyway, luckily, things are looking up for me, and with a bit of luck, I may be able to pursue my career as a singer. Who knows? Who knows? Things are looking up for me. But that dog tasted quite nice, I seem to remember. Funny Mr. Scrooge buried it. What a shame. Still, might find another one day.
Scrooge! Scrooge! It is Jacob Marley, your old crewmate.
Jacob Marley? Last time I saw you, you was hanging off a barony out the trots. You're dead, ain't you?
Aye, dead, but still able to give you grief for leaving a man adrift with no means of getting ashore in a roaring gale. Aye, after hanging on for 2 hours, but you got paper tomorrow, you know. Aye, after... Aye.
Stop! Yeah, but I was calling last orders. And the Commodore was in one of his long stories about the river police. And he just bought me a pint, and I only had a price of a pint on me, so there's no point bringing you ashore. So I couldn't afford to buy one for you. Time I looked out the window again, you was gone.
Aye, after hanging on for 2 hours, but you got paper tomorrow, you know.
Well, yeah, but he paid me another, he bought me another pint for listening. That's why it was 2 hours. And I still, well, I don't know what you're after, Jacob, because I ain't got no money. I've still only got the price of a pint. Mooring work don't bring in much once you paid the gang.
Well, if you paid him what you paid me, they must be near starved by now. I've come to show you the error of your ways. Look to your left.
Oh my God! I am the spirit of sailing past, and I am here to show you what has been.
Show me!
See yonder mud bursts and leaking wooden holes. Fungus in the holes, in the bunk and up your trouser leg. The madness of Stuart Turner. Cast iron seagulls. That rip your hands apart and never a porthole to be found. Tender 1-2 stroke with really slimy nasty oil and mud up your jersey. And everything covered in varnish and tar. I forgot the black gloves. And your hands never clean. Out of date charts that none can read. Grey skies. Big blunt stem steam freighters bouncing you up and down as you sit on your bucket, seeking deliverance from last night's stale porter. Broken fingernails, wet feet, cold hands, leaking sea boots, damp trousers, and always the gales.
Do you want that back again?
No!
Then you must help build a better world, something you have been too selfish and mean to think about. Look to your left again.
What manner of creature are you?
I am the spirit of sailing present. I must show you today's reality.
I can scarce bear to look.
You must
Then show.
behold boats of plastic costing more than your house, with engines that last 5 minutes. Male prostitution to finance. Seducers selling you expensive gear and gadgets for thieves to steal in the winter. A river run on behalf of shipholders whose vessels dance a murderous gavotte in the reach with never a sound signal heard. Endlessly moving wood and steel from A to B on the winter fill under the direction of a half-wit with a flip chart. A living, oozing, writhing river seeking to engulf your boats in mud, grass, limpets and used intimate rubberware. Your fingers stuck to your eyebrows with resin and glass as you strive to repair the ravages of the season under the baleful eye of a stern Ayatollah crying, "That's where education gets you!" Willful assistance from the dangerous one. Whether you wanted your entire toolkit cleared away for scrap or not. Teenagers in foam rubber, racing up and down, churning the river into mighty waves, standing boats on end, leaving you flat against the bulkhead with your trousers round your ankle. And all the time, gale!
Is that how you want it to stay?
No, surely things will improve.
Only if people like you will think a bit more about good works and a bit less about money. I will show you now what the future holds if you and others will not change.
Observe, Scrooge.
What is this you show me?
The tomb of all your sailing ambitions. All those journeys never made will never now be made. All those achingly pretty period pubs will never harbour your bobbing tender. Nor will
Philistines.
Nor will those distant shores draw close beneath your bows. Your eyes will dim and your limbs will stiffen. Your blood will thin and your thoughts grow sluggish. Your hair will fall and your face will wither. Not only that, but your feet will start to smell and no one will want to sail with you. Not that sailing will be much fun anyway. What with global warming turning England into a string of muddy little islands, with scarcely a decent pub in sight, and only stellar artois to drink. But why they call it global warming anyway, I don't know, because believe me, it'll be bloody cold. What with the Gulf Stream being diverted by the meltwater flooding southwards by billions of gallons from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the climate will be more like that of Norway than the south of France, I can tell you.
What, no gales then?
No, not really. Plenty of hurricanes, though.
Well, shipmate, which of these worlds do you wish to live in?
Well, frankly, none of them. Anyway, what's this got to do with me? How's this all my fault?
Well, it probably isn't really, but you are rich and you are mean. So you have to do, and anyway, what's to follow is definitely down to you, sunshine. Cock a load of this in your window.
It's a tombstone. Whose tombstone? Oh, not the boy. Still, he's never been very well, has he?
And where would that be?
I can't really say. He was always faddy with his food and he never took much exercise.
Because you kept his dad short of money. You made the pair of them do all the work of 9. You nicked his crutch for your dog to play with. And you forbid them to keep any driftwood either. To keep a decent fire going or to make Tim a new crutch.
Yeah, well, that might have something to do with it. I bought him a bike, didn't I? Bike light.
You gave him a rusty frame from the old steel dump. No wheels, no pedals, no saddle, no chain.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's all sorts of extras come with these things. I mean, if you don't watch out, you spend money and then money on money and then more money and then more money. And all that sort of money you keep spending, where's the bloody recording? Money on money and money.
Enough! Now look at your window again. There you will see your ultimate end.
Yeah, well, this life don't amount to that much, do it, Jake?
Not the way you're living it, Ebenezer. It wasn't such a bad shipmate once upon a time. Then you changed.
Yeah, we had a bit of fun, didn't we? Then she went. Then you did.
She died, Ebenezer, same as me. Both times while you was off having a pint with somebody, taking us both for granted.
She never said nothing. I never knew she was ill. I wasn't ready, Jake. I wasn't ready. We was meant to grow old together. If I'd known, I'd have stayed home. I'd have stayed home more. I could have said things. She never gave me a chance.
She never stopped giving you chances. Still hasn't. Why do you think I'm talking to you now?
What do you mean? You mean she's...
She's up here in Fiddler's Green with me and a lot of other people that loved you more than you deserved. And she's got a message for you. She says she can't wait for you, that only if you do the right thing.
The right thing? What's the right thing? Can I talk to her?
No. It don't work like that. She says you know very well what you have to do. There's money needs spending rather than hoarding. There's people close to you needs comfort and shelter and ain't getting it. And there's a heart in your skinny ribcage like a starving little sparrow. Needs to bust out and sing again. When you become the man you was, she'll be ready for you. When the time comes, do what you have to do, Abby.
It's morning. Christmas morning. And for the first time in my life I know exactly what I've got to do. Right now, to the Cratchits. I hope I catch them. In. I really hope they... Oh, thank you. I really hope they do, yes.
Stupid idea, is Oh, when I was a young man and worked for Mr. Scrooge, he paid for my apprenticeship and bought my working tools. He was a happy married man and everything was gay, but tragedy befell his house when his missus passed away. Oh, Ebenezer, Ebenezer, he once was a very nice geezer, but his heart went in the freezer where it turned to stone. His heart was broke, there is no doubt, his blue skies turned to grey, and all the love he had to spare, it slowly drained away. He started counting coins and notes and getting awfully mean, until the coinage of the realm became his king and queen. Oh, Ebenezer, Ebenezer, he once was a very nice geezer, but his heart went in the freezer where it turned to stone. They ask me why I stay with him and why I don't break free, but they don't know what kind of bloke my master used to be. I can't explain the half of it, I don't have words to say, but he was good to me before and I owe him to stay. Oh, Ebenezer, Ebenezer, he once was a very nice geezer, but his heart went in the freezer where it turned to stone. Oh, Ebenezer, Ebenezer, he once was a very nice geezer, but his heart went in the freezer where it turned to stone.
Right, Tim. There. That's Christmas dinner nearly ready. Now, I hope your hands are clean, you two. Right.
No black house.
Keep going.
Well, here you are, Bob and Mrs. Cratchit and Tiny Tim. And here I am, and here's this blasted turkey, biggest in the shop. And here's a bottle of wine. And here's, well, damn it, here's my hand for the miserable old miser I've been these last umpteen years. And here's this miserable old miser, hoping you'll let him share this turkey with you today, and let him bring the logs in off the cart he's got outside to stoke your poor little fire, and keep it stoked as long as his miserable old soul lives in his wrinkled old body.
Can you say that again, Governor?
Are you feeling quite well, Mr. Scrooge?
Am I quite well? Yes! I'm well. I've never felt well in my so well in my blasted life. Oh, now. So look, here's the wine. This will take a moment or two, but we haven't actually specifically rehearsed, so that will take a second or two. And and it's real wine, I want you to know.
Real stuff.
Yes,
I've been
here we
saving
are,
myself.
there we are, there's the wine there. And Mrs. Cratchit. And Tiny Tim, I think you're old enough to have a drop of this.
Go easy.
And I think Scrooge gets a bit, there's some left, thank God for that. And Tiny Tim, you shall propose the toast. Come on!
My toast is this. God bless us all. God bless everyone. Especially you, Mr. Scrooge, although you've clearly gone mental.
Mental? Yes. Bonkers? Yes! Isn't it marvellous? Last night, Tiny Tim, I was shown my future and yours, and I was given a chance to put it right for all of us. From now on, my job, you threw me there, for my job will be to look after you all as if you're my own family. And for Tiny Tim, that means not only a purpose-made crutch, but help with your singing career. Once we found someone to give you singing lessons. And Mrs. Cratchit, for you, a purpose-designed, architect-designed, purpose-built shack, complete with fully fitted kitchen, 3 bedrooms, all en suite, south-facing veranda, and fully paid patio.
What, with fitted covers in every room? With high-gloss easy wipe-down surfaces and gold-effect lacquered handles?
Absolutely, and for you, last but not least, Bob. You and Tiny Tim from now on will have support, a support team from Erith Yacht Club. About time some of those lazy buggers did some work on the moorings. And you will never be short of money again. From now on, your basic pay will be the national living wage.
Boy, Scrooge.
Oh, sorry, I meant a real living wage. In
Good morning,
perpetuity.
Ebenezer. She'll be waiting for you.
Thanks, Mickey.
Thank you, Governor. Maybe now in time I would be able to improve my byron rating. Anyway, Tiny Tim
Expensive
proposed
people.
the toast. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Even those buggers who beat me this year.
Thank you very much.
Maybe they again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So would you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them they won't be long, they'll be happy tonight. And as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know when, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So would you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them it won't be long, they'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny